31 years ago, one scratch changed everything. The first National Lottery scratch cards hit the shops, and now, more than 3 decades later, we're celebrating with the biggest episode of the Scratchcard game show ever. In play today, 31 different scratch cards from 31 different games. No repeats, no second chances. Will we land an incredible mix of winners, or is luck taking the day off? Let's find out on the Scratchcard Game Show. Hello, it's Stuart. Now, I've checked the odds, done the maths, and if these 31 scratch cards behave themselves, we should find around 9 winners in this epic special. But the question is, can we find even more? We'll keep track as we go. Let's see if we can beat the odds. Our first chance to get a score on the board comes with the £1 wonders and double match. We've got 2 ways to win, either match the winning number or find 3 identical cash amounts. So our winning number is the number 9. Will we have it? There's 06. We need to turn that 6 upside down. Then we've got 15, not a match. There's 13. Then we've got 14. What's here? Oh no, it's the number 16. No number match then, but can we find 3 identical cash amounts? First up, there's £2. Next to 200, that would be much better. There's another 2, is that what we're going to get? There's 40, what's here? Is it? Yes, it is. Look, we've got a winner to start. Brilliant, we're on our way to 9. It's a £2 win from double match. Right, can our next card spin us a win too? It's Money Spider. All we need is to match the winning symbol or find the Money Spider to win all the prizes on the card. So our winning symbol, here's our book. Come on, be a good read. There's a shed, not a win. There's a plant. Then we've got a roll of cash. What's here? It's a briefcase. And there's a stack of coins. So we haven't spun a win on that one, but will the oldest £1 game in today's lineup change that? It's the £100,000 orange doubler. I'm not too hopeful though, because it has the toughest odds of the lot at this price point. But can we find 3 identical cash amounts to win? And if they're all blue, our prize is doubled. So we are starting with £5. Then there's a blue £5. There's 100,000. What's next? It's £2 in blue. There's a 50 in blue. And there's another 50 in blue. Wow, that would be good. There's a black 1,000. Then we've got 100. So our last chance to get a win. No, it's £100. But can we find the cross fingers to win a guaranteed £5? No, we can't. We've got a crown. So after the toughest, let's move on to the one with the best odds at this price point. It's the £100,000 gold. Same rules of play. 3 identical cash amounts will get us a win. First up, we have got £40. There's 100,000. Then we've got £10. There's another £100,000. The jackpot. There's £100. There's 20. So what's here? It's 100. Next to 10. So we're not going to get a win. No, it's another 40. But what about the bonus game? Can we find the cross fingers? No, it's a clapperboard. So no golden ending to the £1 cards then. But that first little batch has eased us into our 31 card marathon. Up next is the £2. Can these get us closer to our target? We're kicking off with the £100 tripler. All we're looking for is 2 identical symbols in a game to win, and if they're both times 3, we'll triple our prize. So we are starting with a stack of coins next to a watch. There's times 3. Let's leave that to sweat, see if we can get another one. There's a vault next to a necklace. Then we've got the necklace that we needed next to a camera. In game 8, there's a vault next to a bank. That belongs in a bank. There's a crown and a stuffed wallet. Wow, another times 3. 2 chances to multiply our prizes then. Maybe too many. There's a camera and times 3. Then we've got a VIP next to a money bush. There's a watch and a chest. Then we've got a wallet next to a bank. And our last chance here is a crown next to gold bars. So we've got 2 opportunities to find a times 3. Will we do it? I can't imagine we will. No, there's a money bag. What about here? No, it's a golden cup. No tripler to get the £2 going then. But what is the next £100 jackpot game hiding? It's full of 100s. It's exactly the same gameplay as before, but with the added bonus of a win all if we find 2 bulging money bags in a row. Will we do it? Well, let's hope so, because we could do with a win now. There's a briefcase next to a money tree. Then we've got a vault and a money bag. There's a wad and there's a golden key. Then we've got a watch next to a wad of cash. Over on this side of the card, we've got a bulging money bag. Let's leave that. If we find another, we'll get a win all. There's a crown and a briefcase. Then we've got a pot of gold next to a money tree. And there's a chest and a wallet. So all eyes on row 5 then. Our only chance to win. What have we got next to this bulging money bag? Oh, look at that. It's a nugget. Not exactly full of winnings then, but the £2 card with the best odds is still to come. Up next, I'm hoping the power of the lucky number 7 will turn things around for us. It's winning sevens. All we need to do is find the sevens and wads of cash exactly as shown in the prize table to win. So we are starting with a vault. No need to scratch on then. There's a lucky number 7. What's next to it? Oh, it's the sun. Won't be a winner. There's a wad of cash. And the VIP sign, that won't be a winner either. There's a golden key. There's a bank. There's the number 7. What's here? It's a wallet, not a win. And our last chance, wow, a golden cup. No lucky sevens there. But up next, it's the game with the best odds of all the £2 cards we're playing today. It's the £25 million Bonanza. And with 450k jackpots waiting to be won, this game still has plenty to give. We just need to match with any of the winning numbers, but if we find the bulging money bag, we win that prize instantly. What we'd really love to see though is a win-all stuffed wallet. Could today be the day? Well, our winning numbers are 28. There's the number 42 and the number 9. Can we get a number match? Well, there's 16, won't be a winner. There's 57. Then we've got 45, 3 away from 42. There's 29, neighbour to 28. There's 44, 2 away, up from 44. Then we've got 35, 12 and 38. No matches so far. Oh, that would have been nice, wouldn't it? The jackpot, if we'd got number 33, we don't have it. There's 41, neighbour to 42. There's 36, so our last chance. No, it's 52, 10 away from 42. Well, if the best odds £2 card can't bring us a win, will the one with the worst odds do any better? On paper, you wouldn't bet on the 10x to do it, but surprises can happen. We need to match any of the winning numbers or find a magnificent multiplier to boost our prize by up to 10 times. So why don't we go hunting for those multipliers first? Is card 79 hiding one? Well, we've got number 33, there's 24, there's the number 9, then we've got 21, next to 26, on the row below, it's 8, there's 11, can we find a multiplier here? No, it's 14, then we've got 19, and what's here? The number 17. No multipliers then, they're hiding as usual, but we could still get a win if we match with any of the winning numbers. We are starting with the number 23, and look, we've got its neighbour 24, there's 27, neighbour to 26, a familiar theme. There's 15, you know it, and there is 31, the only one that it isn't a neighbour, but we've got 11, 21, but not 31. So no surprise then, the toughest £2 card has played just like the toughest £2 card. But bonus multiplier could be a little more interesting, because even though it's been out for a while, all 4 jackpots are still to be claimed. It's a simple symbol match game, but with the chance to multiply our winnings twice. So our winning symbols are gold bars and a money bag next to a bank, and then we've got a bag. Right, will we get a symbol match? There is a roll of cash. Then we've got a pot of gold. There's a house next to a necklace, and there's a car. No matches on the top row. What about the middle row? There's rings, we don't have them. There's a money tree, we don't have them. There's a nugget, you've guessed it. Then we've got a bike, no, and our last chance. Wow, it's a vault, and that belongs in a bank. Wow, so what would the multipliers have been? Times 5 and times 2, maybe that explains it. Well, no breakthrough for the £2 there then. But this final one is the newest game in the whole show. It's £300,000 birthday. Now, the lottery bosses have branded this a 30th anniversary special, even though technically they're a year late. But will it matter if we can find the party balloons in game 1? We really need to. There's gold bars. Then we've got a present. There's a ruby. Then we've got a wad of cash. There's a wallet, so our last chance. No, it's a party hat. What about game 2? Can we find the cross fingers? No, there's a bow next to a pot of gold. Wow. Then our winning number is 25. Can we get a number match? There's 21, 4 away. Then we've got 28. Wow, 3 away. And our last chance here? No, it's the number 6. Wow, what a slow start. Just one win so far, but we're not even halfway yet. And with 90 quid still to play, surely a turnaround is on the cards. Well, let's find out what the £3-pounders have got in store for us. First up is 4 ways to win. We just need 2 identical symbols in a game to win. Or if we stumble across the stuffed wallet, we could win up to 20 quid. Will we do it? Well, we're starting with a limo next to a golden cup. Then we've got a crown and a throne. There's a diamond next to a necklace. And then we've got a VIP and a watch. Down here on game 8, we've got the triple symbol. Let's leave that to sweat. There's a golden cup next to a diamond. Then we've got a chest and a crown. Then there's gold bars and a safe. In game 12, we are looking at a golden nugget next to a necklace. There's a limo that we needed up top next to a money tree. Then we've got rings next to a bank. And our last chance is a throne and the double sign. So can we find the triple symbol in game 8 to get a triple win? Of course we can't. It's a bank. Right, come on. Card 13 takes us back almost 18 months. It's the oldest game in the lineup. Triple payout. But despite its age, there are still 2 jackpots out there waiting to be won. So could this one spring a much needed surprise? We need 3 identical symbols in a row, column or diagonal to win the prizes at both ends of the line. And if we find 3 gold bars, we'll bag an instant £5. I'll take that today. Right, there's cash next to a vault, so we won't get a triple win there. There's a vault and a coin. There's a coin and a coin. Can we get a coin here? No, it's a wad of cash. Can we get a wad of cash here? No, it's a wallet. So there's another wallet. There's a coin and there's another wallet. So we can't get a win on the grid, but we could still claim a win if we can find 3 identical cash amounts around the outside. There's 50 next to 20. Then we've got another 20. That would be very welcome. There's 500. Then we've got 6. There's 50. Wow, 2 chances to win fairly decent prizes. There's 100 quid. There's 1,000. Then we've got another 1,000. There's our first 5. Then we've got 10,000. Next to 10. Next to 15. Then we've got 3. There's 500. So it all rests on this. No, it's 100 quid. Nothing from the history books then. Up next is Lucky Bonus. Now it might look cheerful enough, but it actually has the worst odds of all the £3 cards in the special. So can we beat the stats and take away a Lucky Bonus? In the main game, we're looking for our winning symbol, all those bulgy money bags to win up to 100 quid. So what is our winning symbol? It is a roll of dice. It feels like this whole session. Right, there's a purse, there's a necklace. Then we've got a lucky number 7 next to the shooting star. In game 2, there's a diamond. There's a nugget. Then we've got a rainbow. And there's some pearls. Can we find the dice in game 3? No, that's a money tree next to a horseshoe. Then we've got a safe and gold bars. In game 4, it's a ring. Then we've got the 7. What's here? It's a horseshoe. Are we going to find some dice? No, we find a diamond. Well, not even a refund, but can the bonus box save the day? We're looking for the hat. Wow, it's a house. This really has turned into one of those sessions, hasn't it? We are really well below where we should be, but I won't be complaining if the rest of our wins come from the 15 £5 cards still to come. But up next, it's cash word bonus. And with 2/3 of the letters already revealed, we've got our first word data. Just 2 more and we'll get a winner. Could this be the turnaround of all turnarounds? Let's hope so. So our next 2 letters are I and O. And that gets us our second word, local. There's the I in liquid times 2. Then we've got the O in document. And then we've got the I in inaugural. I can't say that word very well. What's next? It is F and S. Just the 1 F in flea, but a couple of S's. We've got it there in C, in else. So our penultimate letter, it's the letter H. Wow, just the 1 of those in the word chance. So our last letter, can it be a vowel? No, it's N. There's a few of those, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get us a winner. And just to confirm, there's no more letters up there, just the code. So the letters weren't our friends, but could the cross fingers be? I am keeping them crossed. There's a necklace. Then we've got a nugget. There's a ring. And what's here? Oh, look at that. It's a crown. So, cash word hasn't helped our cash balance. But before we move on to the £5 cards, this is the last chance for the £3-pounders to make an impact. And it's the super popular loaded lines. We just need to reveal all the symbols in a row or column to win the prize at the end of the line. So we are starting with a ring and a nugget, both next together on line 5. Come on, we could do with more like that. There's a vault and the money bag. Then we've got the voucher and the wad of cash. Wow, look at those both together, along with the vault in line 11. I like the look of that. There's gold bars and the VIP sign. Up next, it's the golden cup and the emerald. Now, both of those are duplicate symbols on these CPAC cards. So we've got them in 2 places. If I can remember where they are. There we go. Then we've got the holidays and the limo. So the earrings would get us a win on line 8. But we've got the crown and the plane. Up next, it's the bracelet and the crossed fingers. So lots of options opening up now. There's the red carpet, and look, yes, I can finally say we've got another winner. About time too. Can we get any more with our final symbol? What is it? It's the gift. And no, it doesn't. So are we all set for a refund? What's the multiplier? Wow. Okay, now we're talking. It's 5 times. So is that 15 quid? Let's find out. There's the little zeros. Yeah, look at that. Our final £3 card has finally got us motoring. It's £15. Finally, we're back in the game. It's definitely been a slow start, so now the rescue mission really begins. Can all these £5 cards turn it around? Well, we'll start with a couple of the £500 loaded games before those jackpots will really start to climb. So let's kick off with the newest £500 loaded. Can this keep the wins flowing? We've got a single number to hunt for, and if we find the double lightning bolts, we'll get an instant win. So our winning number is the number 48. Let's have it. There's 11. Then we've got 49, neighbour. There's 55. Then we've got 34. What's that? It's 42. Next to 1, there's 28. We need to add 20 to that. And we need to add 30 to that. Then we've got 29. What's next? It's the number 9. There's 43. Then we've got 14. There's 36. Then we've got 19. So our chances are running out. There's 52. There's 37. Then we've got 21. What's here? The number 6. There's 24 on our last chance. No, it's 46. So maybe there's a slight pause on the rescue mission, but can the older version of the £500 loaded do what the newer one couldn't? And let's start by hunting for the bulging money bag, which will double our prize, but if we find a shiny diamond, we'll take home every prize on the card. So let's go hunting. We are starting with the number 27. There's 49. Then we've got 26. There's 57. And there's 58. Can we find the bulging money bag or the shiny diamond? There's 23, 35, 48, 17 and 18. So our last row of chances. There's 06. There's 29. Then we've got 36. And there's 33. And there's 52. No instant win symbols this time, but the game's not done yet. Can we match with any of our winning numbers? We are starting with 45. And the closest we could do is 48. Up next, it's 34. And look, neighbour sandwich between 33 and 35. That's not fair. Then we've got 37. No, we've got lots of numbers ending in 7, but not 37. There's 07. I don't remember seeing that. No, we've got number 6, and our last chance is the number 46. And we don't have that either. But the game's not done yet. Can we find the cross fingers in the bonus box? Yes, we can. The rescue mission is on. Brilliant. Will we find another pair here? No, we won't. We've got a necklace. Still, we've got the 1 win. About time too. How much is it worth? There's the little zeros. Look at that. It's just a refund. definitely better than nothing and gets us inching closer to our target of 9. But now it's time for the jackpots to really climb, and we're starting right at the top with the £2 million red. And somewhere out there is still one life-changing top prize waiting to be won. So as much as the odds are long, very long, the dream's still alive. In game 1, we're looking for a number match or maybe a magnificent multiplier. So our winning numbers are the number 8 and there's 22. Can we get a number match? Well, there's 13. We won't do it there, but we won't do it with 0, 1 either. There's 12. Then we've got 18. We need to take 10 away from that. There's 23. Oh, neighbour to our winning number. And look, yes, it's another winner. Brilliant. Much needed. Can we add to it? There's 24. And what's here? It's 27. We'll come back and see how much it's worth in a second. But first, game 2 in a row. Our number needs to be bigger than theirs. So we've got 16. Is it a winner? No, they've beaten us by 1. What about 20? No, they've beaten us by 2. In game 3, we need 2 identical symbols in a row. So can we find another watch? No, we've got an amethyst. What about the bank? No, it's a briefcase. Well, all eyes on game 4 now then. This time we need 3 in a row. First up, we've got a golden cup next to a golden cup. So it could be another winner. There's a house and a chest. Then we've got a purse and a present. And down here it's a camera and the chest that we needed in row 2. In row 5 we've got a golden nugget next to a golden nugget. Come on, be a multiple win. There's a rainbow and a VIP. Then we've got a rainbow next to a pocket watch. And in row 8 it's rings next to a ruby. So we've got the 2 chances. Can we drink some winnings from the golden cup? No, it's a roll of cash. What about the golden nugget? No, it's another roll of cash. But it doesn't matter. We have got that 1 win for a number match on game 1. How much is it worth? There's the little zeros. Look at that. It's another refund. So can the quick play £1 million make it 3 in a row? And this one still has a jackpot waiting to be won too. Can we find a stuffed wallet or a party popper to double our prize? First up, it's a pot of gold. Then we've got a VIP. Then we've got a watch. There's a bank. Then we've got a necklace. There's the holidays. Then we've got gold bars. And there's a golden nugget. So in the bottom half of the pound sign, we've got a pair of boots. Next to the sun, can we find a stuffed wallet? No, we've got a money holder of a different kind in the money bag. There's a crown. And there's a clapperboard. So can we get a win in the 1? There's a watch. Then we've got a horseshoe. There's a vault. There's a coin, our last 2 chances. It's a golden key, and what's here? Oh, look at that. It's a money tree. But will the bonus box save this 000 card with the black box? Yes, it will. It's 3 in a row. Brilliant. I think we can call that a comeback. Can we get any more? There's a pair of binoculars. Then we've got a feather next to a bike. And there's a balloon. So no, we can't get any more. But how much are they worth? Is it just another refund? No, my luck, it is just going to be a refund. Come on, be more, be more. There's the little zeros. Yes, look, it's double a refund. It's £10. Brilliant. We just need 4 more from our final 11 to hit our target. And the card with the best odds in the whole lineup is still to come. But we're setting our sights on a monthly payday with the £100,000 a month for a year. We can't exactly call this a fan favourite, but 1 decent win could change our mind. All we need is 2 identical symbols in a row to win. So we are starting with a money tree next to a pocket watch. There's a watch and a bank. Then we've got a golden nugget and a briefcase. There's holidays and a ruby. Then we've got a house next to a stack of coins. Over on this side of the card, we've got a crown and a briefcase. There's a stuffed wallet next to a stack of coins. No win. There's the amethyst and the camera. Strange combo. There's holidays and the much needed double symbol. If only we had 2 of them. There's a bulging money bag next to a stuffed wallet. Back on this side, we've got a diamond and a car. Then it's a pocket watch next to a watch. Won't need both of those. There's a camera and a golden nugget. Then we've got a vault. What's here? It's a house. Then our last chance on this side, it's a chest and some rings. Right, what's this row hiding? It's a vault. and a diamond. They go together. There's a phone and a bulging money bag. Then we've got a bank next to a ruby. So our last two chances. It's a pair of rings next to a pair of gold bars. Then we've got a golden cup. Can we find a golden cup here? Can we? No. It's a crown. Our winning streak is over for now. This one's definitely not going to change any minds, but can the 50x give us another boost? It's a number match game, and if we find the bulging money bag, it's an instant win. But spot the glistening diamond, and we're taking home every prize on the card. So our winning numbers are 58, then we've got 32, next to 29, then it's 01, and there's 31. So come on, let's get a number match. First up, it's 43. We don't have any numbers in the 40s. There's 34, and look, yes, it's a bulging money bag. Brilliant! Our 6th win today, 5 of which have come from the last 7 cards. Let's hope it continues. Now, once you find the bulging money bag, you can't win anywhere else on the card. So, how much is it worth? Could it be more than a refund? Come on, be more than a refund. There's the little zeros. What's next to it? Look, it's double a refund. It's £10. And if we're to get a win on our next game, it's most likely to be 10 quid too. It's win 10 quid, 100 or 1 million. And with 2 jackpots still hiding out there, can we find 3 10s, 100s or 1 millions in a game to win? We are starting with 100 quid. There's 10. Then we've got 19 on the row below. It's 130. There's 120. So we won't get a win on this one. What about game 2? There's 19, a 1 million. There's 14. Then we've got another 14. We don't need those numbers. There's 17. And there's our second 1 million. In game 3, we've got 130. Next to a million. Then it's 13. What's here? 17, 130 and a million. Wow, it's teasing the millions, but we just want to win. There's 15, 11, 12. Then we've got another 11. We don't want matching pairs of those. Look, no, not a single chance in game 4. So all eyes on game 5. Come on, there's 110. Next to 10, there's our second 110. Thought it was going to be 10 then. There's 17, there's 19. So it won't be a winner. Right, we're nearly at the halfway point with the £5-pounders, and all up to date we've won back 47 quid from 68 spent. It was a very different story a couple of minutes ago, but with the wins totting up, we're in touching distance of our target of 9. Could the next 4, some of the oldest £5 games in the dispenser, get us there? Well, first up, it's silver and gold, and despite being on the shelf since May last year, there are still 2 jackpots waiting to be won. All we need to do is match with the winning symbols or strike gold with a medal for an instant win. So our winning symbols are a ring and a stuffed wallet. Will we have them? There's a money tree. Then we've got a watch. There's a vault. Then we've got a roll of cash. There's a necklace. We're looking for the ring. Then we've got a golden cup. There's the VIP. Then we've got a throne. Our last 2 chances. It's a camera next to a clover. No gold this time, but maybe silver can shine for us. Same rules apply. It's a phone and a bike. Can we get a match? There's a diamond and a pocket watch. Then we've got a golden nugget. Next to a boat, we're looking for the bike. Then we've got a chest and a wheel. Our last 4 symbols. It's a helicopter. Next to a car. Then we've got a pair of earrings. What's here? Oh, look at that. It's a briefcase. So no silver either, but we've got the bonus game. Are the crossed fingers hiding here? There's binoculars. There's sunglasses. Then we've got wind and our last chance. No, look, it's a suitcase. And what would the multiplier have been? Just ×1. It should have been a winner then. Well, no precious metal payout there. But up next, it's the Millionaire Maker, the oldest £5 game in the lineup. And it's been so popular, it's even been reprinted. And there are still 2 jackpots waiting to be won. To be in with a chance in game 1, we're looking to match with either of the winning numbers or land those crossed fingers for an instant win. So our winning numbers are 34 and number 9. Come on, let's have a match. There's 13. There's 06. We need to turn that 6 upside down. There's 16. There's 22. Where are the numbers in the 30s? We still don't have one. That's 26. Next to 35, of course, neighbour to 34. Then we've got 28. What's here? On the number 12, and our last 2 number chances, it's 03 and 02. No luck in game 1 then, But can we find 3 identical symbols in a row to bag a win in game 2? We're starting with a bike next to a chest, so no need to scratch on. There's a golden cup and the double sign. Then we've got a bank and a vault. There's the watch and the pot of gold. Then we've got a VIP next to a money tree. No chances yet. Wow. There's a necklace and a necklace. Finally, we have a chance. There's a boarding pass next to a ruby. Then we've got a watch and a golden nugget. And in row 9, it's a crown next to a phone. So this card has been a bit mean. Card 59, the last in the pack. Can we get another necklace here? Of course. Oh, I was going to say, of course we can't. But yes, we can. Brilliant. The oldest card in the lineup has given us a winner. Amazing. But how much are they worth? Is this going to be another refund? Is it? There's the little zeros. No, it's our joint biggest prize of the day. It's 15 quid. Trust the golden oldies to pay out. But can we run off with any more on Run for Your Money? In the main game, we're racing to the checkered flag without hitting the hurdle of the dreaded stop sign. Can we get to the finish line? Well, we're starting with a skip. Then we're going to move. Then we're going to dash. What's here? It's a walk. Can we get much further? There's a dash. Ah, look, and there's the dreaded stop sign. In race 2, we're starting with a run. Then we've got a walk. Up next, it's the stop sign. Wow, we didn't get very far at all. But what about race 3? We're jogging. Then we're running. Then we're moving. Then we're jogging again. Come on. Oh, no, look, it's the stop sign. What about race 4? We're skipping. Then we're dashing. There's a jog. There's another jog. Come on, let's get to the end. There's a run. Oh, look, it's the stop sign. Race 5. We are walking. Then we are jogging. Then we're moving. And then we are stopping. So we've stalled in the main game, but we could still get on the podium with the bonus. Can we find the cross fingers? There's a phone. There's a camera. And it's a money tree. So no sprint to the finish there, but could the oldest monthly moneymaker in the lineup have the bills covered for the next 60 months? It's £20,000 a month for 5 years. 2 identical symbols in a game will get us a win, and if they're both doubles, you guessed it, we win double the prize. So we are starting with a bulging money bag next to a pot of gold. Then we've got the bulging money bag that we needed next to a double sign. There's a pot of gold and a ring. Then we've got holidays next to a golden cup. In game 8, it's a car next to a golden cup. Where are the matching pairs? There's a bank and a golden key. And there's a double symbol. We'll leave that to sweat. Wow, there's 2 double symbols. Come on, let's hope they both convert. There's a chest next to a golden key. Then we've got a 3rd double symbol. It's probably too many now. Make that 4. I was going to say, can we make that 5? But no, we can't. It's a ring and a wad of cash. So, are any of these going to come good? Let's start with game 6. No, it's a wallet. What about game 5? No, it's a necklace. So, game 10, are you going to let us down? Yes, you are. Game 11, also a letdown. It's gold bars. Well, can bonus game 1 do what the main game couldn't? Get us a win. The 2 numbers we reveal must add up to 10. So, can we get 8 here? No, we've got 5 for 7. Can we find 2 here? No, we've got 3 for 11. What about 6? No, of course not. It's 7 for another 11. Then in bonus game 2, our weight needs to be heavier than theirs. 26 is quite good, but we'll start with the 17. What's next to it? It's 18. 22, is it a winner? No, it's 24. So is 26 going to beat them? No, it's not. It's 27. No monthly payout on this one then, but can we get a calendar year of cash on the newest version of the game? It's the £100,000 a month for a year. In game 1, we're looking for 3 identical symbols in a row to win. So row 1 is starting with a watch next to a VIP, so we won't scratch on. There's a crown next to a stack of coins. Then we've got a stuffed wallet next to a stuffed wallet. So row 3 gives us a chance. Then we've got a golden key next to a house. There's the pot of gold and a pot of gold. 2 chances. Brilliant. There's a golden cup next to a nugget. Then we've got a chest next to a phone. Then we've got a bag next to a bank. Down here, it's a throne next to gold bars. Are we going to get any more chances? There's a car and a bank. And our last row, it's a crown and a throne. So we've got the 2 chances to win. Can we find another pot of gold here? No, we can't. It's a safe. What about the stuffed wallet? No, it's gold bars. But it's not over. In game 2, we need 2 identical symbols in a week to win. We are starting with a compass next to a passport. In game 2, or week 2, it's a pair of binoculars next to a suitcase. Then we've got an amethyst and a mountain, triangle pointy things but not matching. There's a roll of cash next to a compass. Then it's a passport next to a bulging money bag. In week 6, it's a ruby next to binoculars. Then we've got a bulging money bag next to a bracelet. In week 8, our last chance, it's a camera. Can we find a camera here? No, it's a roll of cash. Nothing there either then, so game 3, back to a number game. Here's our number, bigger than theirs. Well, they're all disappointing, aren't they? 13, beaten by 16, 15, beaten by 17, 18, beaten by 22. So our monthly dreams are over. But now we move into the final 3, and I've saved the game with the best odds of winning until last. Before we get there, we've got to get past the card with the worst odds of any £5. It's Deal or No Deal. Is today the day the banker finally pays out? In the main game, we're looking for 2 identical symbols in a row, or a magnificent multiplier to boost our prize by up to 10 times. So row 1 is starting with a bank, next to a bank card. A pair of symbols that go together, but they're not a winner. There's a chest and a briefcase. Then we've got a television and a cash machine. There's a coin. Can we find a coin here? No, we've got a crowd. There's a golden nugget next to a money tree. And then we've got a stuffed wallet. What's next to that? It's a pot of gold. There's a lectern. Can we find a lectern here? No, it's a sofa. In row 8, we have got a golden key next to a safe. Then we've got diamond next to the card reader. Wow, our chances are running out. There's a ruby next to rings. Then we've got gold bars. Can we find gold bars here? No, it's a watch. What about boxes 12? We've got a clapperboard and a lectern. There's a crown and a spotlight. So here we've got a wad of cash. Can we find some more cash here? Yes, well, not of the right kind though. It's a bulging money bag. Our last chance, it's a phone. Ring us a win. No, it's a necklace. No payout for the banker on the main game then, but is he feeling generous on the bonus? We need to find 10, 20 or 50 to win 10, 20 or 50 quid. Can we do it? There's 17, there's 26, and there's 57. It's no deal then. Right, 2 cards to go, and if both of these are winners, the maths boffins will have got it spot on. And our penultimate is the jackpot giant, the £2 million green. And with 3 of those top prizes still out there, somewhere, could one of them be right here? The gameplay is exactly the same as the red we played earlier, so let's go hunting for a magnificent multiplier. Can we find one today? There's 13, next to 16, then we've got 26. There's 06, wow, lots of numbers ending in 6. There's 12, there's 29, there's 23, our last chance for a multiplier. No, it's 31. No sign of them then, but can we get a match with either of the winning numbers? We are looking for 04, and the only number beginning with 0 is the number 6, not a match. And there's number 11. Wow, 11, 12, 13. It's not a win. What about game 2? Can we get a winning number here? Well, 13. What's next to it? 22, 17. No, it's 20. Why am I not surprised? So game 3, 2 identical symbols. Can we find another watch? No, we get holidays. And there's the vault next to a wallet. So it all comes down to game 4. There's a house next to a house, so we might get a win there. There's a rainbow and a golden nugget. Then we've got a chest next to a chest, so 2 chances to win. Come on, we need it. There's a nugget next to a camera. In row 5, it's a roll of cash next to a present. Then we've got a rainbow and a camera. In row 7, it's rings next to a ruby. What is row 8 hiding? It's hiding a bike next to a bike. So 3 chances to keep our target alive. Can we find another house here? No, it's a VIP sign. What about the chest? No, a roll of cash. So can we ride off? Yes, we can ride off, but with a pocket watch. So more like green for stall than go. But now we've made it, our final card. And I've saved the one with the best overall odds until last. And I know it's a favourite for many of you too. It's 3 and 1. All up, I've staked £108 in this epic 31-year celebration. We've fallen short of the target of 9 wins, but can card number 12 give us one more? Well, if you've enjoyed this anniversary special, hit that like button. It really helps the channel and allows me to make more big shows like this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not tap that button right now? I put scratch cards to the test every week, so if you want to see how they really play, you know what to do. And if you're watching on your telly, as most of you are, don't miss out, grab your phone and scan the QR code to subscribe without leaving your sofa. Right, this is it, the turn of the fan favourite. And as most of the wins I've found on this one have come from cash lines, we'll play that last. So let's start with cash word, and on this version we just need 2 words to get a win. So our first 2 letters are D and H. And there's the H in change and the H in weather times 2. Then we've got O and V. There they are together in alcove. And then we've got the O in row. What's next? It is J and W. No J, but we've got the W in weather. Then it is the letter A and C. Right, there's the C in alcove along with the A. Then we've got the A in a maze. And there's the C in arch. Our next 2 letters are K and T. Just the 1 T and no K. So here we've got the letter U and L. There's the L in alcove. So just the E to finish that one. So our next 2, wow, Z and M. Well, interestingly, there is a Z and an M in a maze. Then we've got S and G. There's the G in change. No S on this card. What's our penultimate letter? It's the letter F. We've got one of those in refer. So are we going to get an R or an E to get a win? No, we've got N. That gives us run. And I can't see a word, but I know you're all shouting at me. I've missed the J and M in jam. So there we are. That's our single word. Not enough to get us a winner, but will the bingo balls be on our side? We are looking for 33 and 17. Then it's 62 and 60. Just 62 on card 2, along with 60 down there. Then it's 75 and 54. Wow, a diagonal for 50 quid if we can get 18 and 3. Then we've got 43 and 22. There's 56 and 67. Up next, it's the number 70 and 18. So yes, the number 3 would get us a diagonal. That would push us into profit, which would be amazing. Then we've got 5 and 71. Oh, there's 70 and 71. And there's number 5. Then it's number 7 and 41. Our last 4 balls then, we've got 34 and 6. So 48 would get us a row for 10 quid on card 2. So our penultimate number is 69. Just the one of those. So our last chance, what is it? It's number 8. And that doesn't get us a win either. So all eyes on cash lines where I've won most before. We just need to reveal our symbols in a row or column to win the prize at the end of the line. So we are starting with a heart and a diamond. Up next, it's a rainbow and a chest. Both of those together. Then we've got grapes and a present. So the golden key would get us a win there, but we get the apple and the crown. Both of those together on line 8. So what's our penultimate symbol? It's a clover. Can we get the light bulb to get a win? No, we've got the flame. So we don't end on a winner, but there we are. 31 games played, 31 chances to win big. But alas, we've walked away with just 62 quid from our £108 spend, more than half, so it could have been a lot worse. And the maths boffins were a little optimistic this time, just 7 wins instead of the expected 9. Now, we might not have found a huge win today, but in 31 years of scratch cards, I have been lucky enough to stumble across a few showstoppers. If you fancy seeing my most recent, check out my biggest wins playlist. The first one in the list has a win I've never had before or since. So until next time, thanks for celebrating with me and play safe.